And we back. And we back. For part trace. Oh man, I didn't even do my man. I just realized I didn't even do my intro on my last video. I'm apologizing there or something like that. Do some editing or something like that. But I'm gonna do it for this one, you know what I'm saying? Not gonna cry over spilled milk. This is the Grand Potential Club, where masters of the grind continue to grind, you feel me? And you watching this video right now, don't doubt it, don't mistake it, don't question it, you feel me? You watching, just you and me are now masters of the grind, and a part of the Grand Potential Club, where we continue to grind, continue to shine, get what's fine, get to the sublime, not doing dirty time because I know what's mine. Out here squeezing lines, it's not sour though, Play-Doh, I'm on the no to no, and I go to go, so I can go with the flow, you know. No Pringles. My bad, I meant Pringles. Ew, I'm not talking about shingles, but that's not how we mingle. Oh, God. All right, I'm done with that. I'm done. But I was trying to part 3 now, right? Part 3. Now, fast forward into college, right? Next. I said my experience kind of started out the same way, kind of like as high school, because I didn't really know anybody that went to BC. Ew. Again, just a fresh start. And, you know, just like a lot of people, though, I was meeting new people, you know, trying to figure myself out. But now, I wasn't really afraid to talk to people, but, you know, college is a completely different culture. You know, you're going to be meeting a whole lot of new people. You're going to be introduced to new ideas, through new experiences, all that stuff. And for me, freshman year, what was freshman year like, man? Freshman year was crazy. It was weird, man. Rather than being asked whose brother I am or who I knew or anything like that, it was more of an understanding that, you know, more people were just being thrown into a new situation just like me. So I guess it was a little easier to transition into college than it was high school. And I also went to BC knowing that I would be getting a fresh start, because I knew a fresh start was what I needed, you feel me? So I could, you know, get another chance to reestablish myself, not going to a high school where I actually knew people. So going in, it's funny, my brother played football at my college too, and not everybody knew that, but for some reason I would talk about it. So I kind of brought up upon myself. Sometimes at some point. But I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get into that in another video. But going on, right? So I still had a piece of me from high school, you know, that I was still I felt like I still had to prove myself for some reason. Never left. And I don't think, to be honest, that feeling still hasn't left, but the motivation has changed. My reason for why I feel like I need to prove myself has changed. And that's why I'm bringing the video. But like I said, let me not jump the gun. Now, freshman year, you know, if you're watching this, you know what the like the stereotype of college is. Like, you're supposed to have fun all the time, are messing around all the time, like, and that was part of my idea of how the experience would be, but not fully. I was still a pretty diligent, hardworking dude. Like if I had to get anything, if I needed to get anything done, I would get it done. But going, if we're talking about school, and getting things done, I still under the impression that like I needed to impress somebody, my parents. Um, like I said in my last video, who to impress? Is that a question? You're not supposed to be impressing anybody but yourself, regardless of who it is. You gotta learn to do stuff for yourself. You feel me? And that was my problem. I still was doing school, like going hard for the grades for the sake of my parents, which gave me good direction, but not fully. And then also going back to, I'm gonna be bouncing back and forth. I'm just finding myself because I'm telling a story. I didn't write this down. I'll be writing this stuff down for other videos, but not these. I also, going back, to like the college stereotypical lifestyle, supposed to be, partying and having fun, having a good time, all that. Like, yeah, I did do that. Like, it was a good time, got new experiences. And I feel like the main thing, even bigger than school and college, like, you're supposed to be having fun, like, as a dude, at least, you're supposed to be, like, meeting a lot of girls and just having fun all the time, right? And to a certain extent, like, I did embrace a little bit of that, but not all the way. Like, like I said, like, my ambition was always towards school and, athletics. I'm gonna get into the athletics part probably in another video, to be honest, probably in the next video actually. But for now I'm gonna stick to school, and yeah, my bad. I'm gonna be sticking to school and the culture of, like, academics and the culture of school, right? In relation to the standards I wanted to live up to, right? So the main thing I'm trying to do is, in college, trying to live up to a few standards. Am I talking to enough girls? Am I getting the best grades? I guess I did talk to a lot of girls, or at least friendships and stuff like that. And I guess I did have a few relationships, but it was out of like a feeling of like necessity. You don't really need, and what I'm realizing now, you don't need. I'm gonna keep saying this. You do not need to live up to anybody else's expectations or standards. But this is just under the impression that I'm figuring out now. One sec. Let me process this. My bad, y'all. Let me stick with one thing first in this video. So, in school, right? And I'm gonna try to wrap this up soon. This may seem disconjointed, but going from one thing to another, like with school and relationships, at least at my age and this level, the main thing that I'm trying to emphasize in these videos, transition. And this is the main thing, is transition of thought. And I'm gonna get into the specifics. I know I talked about like girls in like school. I said I was gonna do that, but I'm just gonna wrap it up on this one. My current transition is understanding that You don't need anybody else for your own self-fulfillment. And that's my transition. That is my transition. That's the biggest transition that I've ever made recently. Does it help, obviously, to get, fulfillment from others? Yes, it does. But you don't need it. I don't need it. I really don't need it. And that's me realizing my circumstance now. And going forward, I'm gonna continue to like expand on this frame of thought. I think I'm gonna have notes for the next few videos that I do, so I can write down things and have them clear and concise. But that's the main thing for this video. My bad for like if you weren't able to follow me in this video. I want to help you out, but I'm also mainly posting these for myself, to be honest, so I could talk with myself and get to know myself better just by hearing myself talk. You feel me? But hopefully, in the process of that, you can understand some things from me and learn something from me. You need to make a trend. This is me talking to me. You can listen to this also. You need to continue to keep going into the transition and understand that you need to change your frame of thought and understand that if you're going to do something, do it for yourself. Before you do it for anybody else, do it for yourself. Do it for yourself. Do it for yourself. You feel me? Because if you don't do it for yourself, you're going to end up running in circles. You're going to be digging. You're going to be running towards a destination that doesn't exist. I don't know about you, but I don't like nobody wants to be running for their entire life or grinding, going somewhere that has no destination, that has no end, or there's nothing in sight, Nothing's clear and cut and set in stone, but I like to believe that everybody's out here doing stuff for a particular reason that they have in mind. Nobody really does anything for no reason these days. There's a reason. There's a hidden underlying reason for everything. You got to keep that in mind. Hopefully, this video, however like disconjointed it is, hopefully you can make that transition for yourself. Understand that you need to have more fulfillment for yourself. That's my transition, and that's me talking to me. Future me, you better remember this stuff, or I swear you gonna be feeling it, bruh. I'm crazy, man. Listen to this, man. Next videos I'm gonna have notes and ideas written down so I can formulate the specific stories so I could talk about myself and be more clear with whatever I'm trying to say, because I'm figuring it out as I go. That's funny. I didn't even realize my light was in the shop. That's the end of this video. Peace, man. And just remind you, you're a master of the grind. I'm a master of the grind. We gotta continue to shine. That's all I'm gonna say. Peace.